Hello friends, welcome to my space. In this video we shall be looking at the topic matrices, singular matrix, plural matrices. What is matrices? Matrix specifically is a rectangular array of numbers that is enclosed within brackets. So we have a matrix to be a rectangular array of numbers. So I have numbers, for example, that are enclosed in brackets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is enclosed in brackets. Other examples are likes of 0, 1, 2, 4. It is enclosed within brackets. So it's simply an array of numbers, an arrangement of numbers that is shown in a bracket. Now these are examples of matrices. What we need to understand in matrices is this. For example, I'm having matrices arranged in this form: A11, A12, A13, continuing A1n, A21, A22, A23, continue A2n, A31, A32, A33, continues to A3n. Now, what we need to know in matrix is this. This is a rectangular array. These represents numbers, okay? Now, in matrices, we have the rows and the columns. So numbers are always arranged in rows. The rows are the horizontal. The rows move this way while the columns move downwards. So in this case, we have numbers moving this way to be called rows. So the rows are the horizontal pathways, while the columns are the vertical pathways. So in matrices, we represent A11. A11 simply means the first number represents the row, while the second number represents the column. So we have row comes before column. So row, column, A12, row, column, A13, row, column, A1n, row, column. So in interpreting this, we can say A11 simply means row 1, column 1. A13 simply means row 1, column 3. A1n simply means row 1, column n. That is to say, for example, let's pick A23. It simply means the number 2 is on the second row. This is row 1, this is row 2. So second row and then third column. Column 1, column 2, and column 3. So we represent matrix in rows and columns, and numbers that are situated in a matrix, we call them elements of a matrix. So we call the numbers elements. So each of these, they represent elements. Each of these numbers, they represent elements, more of like saying members of the matrix. Examples of matrix. Let's take some examples. Examples, we have 1 and 4. This is a matrix. We have 2, 7, minus 3, and 5. This is a matrix. We have more examples like 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 9, minus 5. This is also a matrix. Now, based on what we have looked at here, with rows and columns as a way of interpreting matrices, the first one, what type of matrix can we call this? You can see we have 1 row, 2 row, row 1, row 2, while for the column we have just 1. So in this case, we will call such a matrix 2 by 1 matrix, meaning it has 2 rows and 1 column. 2 rows and 1 column. 1, 2, 2 rows, 1 column. Now what type of matrix is this? This is having 1 row, 2 rows, so then moving downwards we have 1 column, 2 columns. So this is 1, 2, 1, 2. This is a 2 by 2 matrix, meaning it is having 2 rows and 2 columns. How about the third case? We have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In this case, we can interpret such a matrix as a 3 by 3 matrix. Why? It is having 3 rows and 3 columns. Don't forget, in matrices, the rows is named before column. So we have row, column, 3 by 3 matrices. As I bring this section to a conclusion, it is vital to also take note that when the number of rows and columns in a matrix are the same, such a matrix is said to be a square matrix, because the rows and columns are equal to each other. Like in this case, we have 2 rows and 2 columns. So a 2 by 2 matrix is called a square matrix. This is 3 rows and 3 columns. So a 3 by 3 matrix as well can be called a square matrix.